Hey everybody, we are back, and we are now on the Republic fleet. This is essentially, if you've played WoW, this is sort of like the capital city. For those of you who don't understand what that means, though, this is essentially like the central hub where most of the players on this server gather. This is sort of your hub for shops, flashpoint entrances. I don't know if operation entrances are here as well. I think a lot of other people probably, since the expansions come out, probably meet on like the new planet. But when this game was at launch, this was I don't want to say the place to be because that sounds kind of weird, but this is the place you go right after your starter planet, and then you take your ship to your starting like faction homeworld. For the Republic, it's Coruscant, and for the Empire, it's Drummond Kaas. Now, I'm level 10, which is about the level you are when you're generally leaving your planet, and at level 10 is when you can pick your advanced class. So basically you talk to somebody as soon as you get onto the Citadel, or sorry, the Republic fleet, and then that person sends you on a quest to talk to one of these people. And we're going to talk to him now. Seems that someone sees something special in me, and he's going to tell us to pass ahead. First, the path of the Jedi Sage. Such Jedi dedicate themselves to the healing arts of the Force and the ways to defend the innocent. But they must also defend themselves. A Jedi Sage can confuse an opponent's mind or use telekinesis to stop him in his tracks.
I find that most intriguing.
The second is the path of the Jedi Shadow, the covert investigators and defenders of our order. Jedi Shadows wield a double-bladed lightsaber. A shadow can disappear from sight to observe or make devastating sneak attacks. Shadows may also shield themselves and protect their allies when stealth and diplomacy are no longer options.
I sense possibilities here.
The time has come to choose, but be sure of your decision. Once you decide which path you will take, your destiny is set. It cannot be undone. Okay, so in the Old Republic, there are essentially 4 classes. Technically, there's 8 right off the bat because there's 4 on the Republic and then 4 on the Imperial side. But the Republic and Imperial classes are basically mirror copies of each other. There's very little difference between the two, between the sides classes. Like a Jedi Knight and a Sith Warrior are essentially the same class. Scoundrel, or sorry, a Smuggler and an Imperial Agent are essentially the same class. Even though the Imperial Agent can equip a sniper rifle if you go down a certain tree, you know, technically like the equipment they may be able to equip may not be exact. The moves they gain are very similar, and they're essentially sort of mirror copies of one another. Not exact, but close enough. The big sort of separation of how there gets diversity in classes is that each class has a set of advanced classes. So for the Jedi Consular that I'm playing, you get a choice at level 10 to pick between the Jedi Sage or the Jedi Shadow, and the differences between them determine what roles you can fulfill in combat, what equipment you can pick up, things like that. So the Jedi Shadow is the only class in the game, besides the Imperial version, that can equip double-bladed lightsabers. So if you want to be like Darth Maul, it's the class you'd have to take. They are the only class, and actually I guess the Imperial Agents and Operatives, I forget whatever the specific advanced classes are, but there's something in the Smuggler and Imperial Agent that can also do stealth. But these guys can do stealth. If you pick this class, you get the option to be a tank or a damage dealer. And the Jedi Sage, you keep just a single lightsaber, and you focus on pretty much solely using force powers. This class can become a healer, does a lot of damage, can also deal damage rather, doesn't deal a lot of it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's the highest DPS of anyone. I don't know. It's essentially kind of the closest thing you're going to get to a wizard, I guess, or a mage, if that's exactly what you're looking for, because these are guys who definitely stand in the back and throw spells and shit around. And it's the class I'm going with, not because of that, but because I'm probably going to be leveling myself up mostly as a healer. So that's the one I'm going to go with. Once you make this decision, you can't come back. You have to go with it. But there's no concern that these will have any story impact whatsoever. The story is going to be exactly the same had I picked Jedi Shadow. Nothing about that changes whatsoever. And then, yeah, this is, if you played WoW, you probably know exactly what this is, unless you joined just at Mist of Pandaria. But this is a skill tree. You add points, you get 1 each per level. and you add them into the tree, you're generally going to get to the top where you have a cool ability, and you can also mix and match into other trees to pick up things that they have that might be helpful. Like this one's reduces the force cost of force attacks and healing by 3%, which is something as a healer I'd probably want. So I'd actually put a few points into that generally after I've moved up to like the top of this. But yeah, that is advanced classes. I'm going to be a Jedi Sage. I get equipment, which is just a focus. I'll take that. And there we go. So next time I see you, I'll probably actually be talking to this guy right here. And then we'll probably see you again on Coruscant, though expect to see a video probably coming out separately, maybe before this, maybe after. That'll be detailing the first flashpoint of the Old Republic. So I'll see you guys soon. Must thank you. To travel with Scorekeeper's Herald is great blessing. I am grateful for the honor.
Don't thank me just yet. We still have many tasks ahead of us.
What is to fear? There is hunt, then success or death. Fighting Nail and Rorak together, great glorious victory. But it was terrible to lose Score, to wake up caged and be nothing. I should be an ass and be like, don't be so melodramatic, but I kind of want to understand his score thing.
Your score are everything to you, correct?
Hunt is life. Honorable kill earns points tallied by Scorekeeper. She sees all. Bigger score earns glory in afterlife, but capture erases score. Gone is worse than death, but also gained much on Tython. I met Scorekeeper's Herald. Is all balance. How can any live on this world? Dead place. These buildings, they tower over and under. No land, no water. Is nowhere to hunt. Scorekeeper turned away from here, I think.
There's more to life than hunting, Quaizen.
No, he didn't appreciate that. Hunt is life. Here, though, is not so. Too many people, too much noise. Is no hunter's world. But I stay. I stay for you, Harold. And for Yuan. Please, we visit Yuan for... Okay, whatever. Fuck you. You fast-ass talking Mormon lizard asshole.
I failed. I failed. I failed. I'm sorry. I failed. Once there were two little boys. Their names were Parkanis and something. Why can't I remember?
It's going to be all right. I'm sure you'll remember eventually. Just relax.
But I have to remember. Padawan.
I've never seen you on so, Harold. Not in all years of knowing.
I'm not mad. The man in the shadows is making me this way. He brings the darkness. It's coming.
The man in the shadows? I don't understand.
Parkanis! Parkanis, where are you?
Yuan! Farron? Please, see Yuan back to her room. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm Atris Finn, the researcher here. We must get to work finding a cure.
She keeps talking about someone called Parkanis. Who is that?
You don't know either? Never mind. A cure is what Yuan really needs. The problem is that the greatest collection of learning in the galaxy, the Jedi Temple here on Coruscant, has lain in ruins since the war. I believe the answer to curing Yuan is in the archives of the temple ruins, but accessing them won't be easy.
Centuries of learning scattered. We added to the Sith's victory by being careless.
The temple's artificers created a system to sort through the vast stores of knowledge. A set of 3 holocrons that served as guides. The wisdom and personalities of the Order's greatest masters were imprinted on these guides, which they called Noeticons.
These Noeticons formed a sort of virtual Jedi Council?
That's exactly it. And I need your help to recover them. The temple ruins were looted. The Noeticons were taken. I have a lead on one of them, but it's not in friendly hands.
Is no matter. To help Yuan, we face anyone.
Republic security spotted some Gand scavengers carrying an Oeticon in the Migrant Merchants Guild. The Republic brought one of the Gand in for questioning, but he won't talk.
If this Gand has information to help Yuan, I'll get some answers.
The Republic officer you want is Alec Efren. He's at the security outpost with the Gand right now. And I'm working on a lead for the second Noeticon. I should have something by the time you get back. Good luck.
Ah, video games. Every quest is so orderly. As soon as you finish this one task, I'll have the next one ready for you. Ah, I do love it so.
Jedi, welcome. Welcome to the, Old Galactic Market, sir.
Sir. Soft thing can barely speak.
I'm sorry, I never met a real Jedi up close.
I'm a person just like you.
Right.
Well, technically a cat person, but whatever.
Well, anyway. This is the, Gand we brought in. He was talking about that Jedi holocron you're all looking for, but he's not exactly, talkative.
The fuck are you? Sadness to have been captured. Should have fought harder. This Gand won't speak to you or anyone. Yeah,
You will tell me about the holocron.
This Gand will tell you about the holocron. The man called Lars Badegg brought the holocron to Gand's leader, Alolas Galun, and told him to keep it safe.
The holocron belongs to the Jedi.
Alolas Galun has ordered the Gand to keep the holocron away from the Jedi. He did a shit job of that. Some days, Alolas Galun holds it. Some days, the ones who have earned one name, and some days, cowards like this Gand.
Just tell me where it is now.
This Gand doesn't know. There is no schedule. The signal device in the market tells the Gand when to move the holocron and where. This Gand has heard that one of the signals is for Alolas Galun himself. The holocron always changes hands behind the warehouse.
So I must light the signal, then go to the warehouse.
I'll bet the signals have something to do with the Gand hierarchy. Throw up the right one and you'll get their leader.
Yes, please don't tell anyone what this Gand told you. The Gand's electronic signaling device has 3 signal lights on it. Oh fuck, is this gonna be a puzzle? The first shows a school of fish, the second a pack of ant dogs, the third a mighty rancor. So the rancor to me seems like the obvious trick in this, so I'm gonna say the pack of dogs.
I hope this is right.
The second signal lights informing the Gand to change who carries the holocron. Haha! Success! I'm the smartest!
The fractal structure requires that it be removed from...
With all respect, Master Arca, you are incorrect. The structure only appears fractal. If you view it through the lens of the Force, you...
I don't suppose either of you is going to move past your petty geometrical squabble long enough to notice we have a visitor.
The fuck? The hell are you?
What am I looking at here?
It's the Noeticon of Science. My colleagues and I were chosen to represent the Jedi spirit of scientific inquiry. Mostly those who argue. The last person to use the Noeticon got so tired of hearing these two yammer, he shut us down. It was a mercy.
Wait, Master Thoris. Where is the Jedi Temple? We seem to have been moved.
I'll explain later. For now, I need information on an illness that is affecting my master.
How terrible. Come, tell us her symptoms. Perhaps we can help.
Batshit crazy. Is that one?
So, she claims the darkness is coming, and talks of someone called Harcanus, and her mind is most affected.
I'm afraid we've plied our extensive knowledge of biological, chemical, and technological diseases, but this illness is beyond us.
So there may be no cure.
Sometimes knowledge comes through ruling out false ideas.
For once, Master Bandar and I agree. Yuan's illness is definitely not medical, but we have accessed files that bear cross-checking. If you can find the Noeticon of Light, where Masters Noad, Nomi, and Woe guard the Jedi Order's mystical knowledge, they may be able to help.
Oh, wow. I just became aware of how much of a nerd I was when he just shouted out Masters Noeb, Noami, and Woe.
I'll try. But with all our knowledge, you'd think we could save one of our own masters.
I'm sorry we couldn't have been of more help, but it's difficult without the other parts of the Noeticon.
Find the Noeticon of Light, and seek your answer there. May the Force be with you. And remember, if you seek answers, you must always ask questions.
Yoink.
Good, you're back. Did you find it? The first Noeticon?
How's my master? Is she all right?
Yuan's resting right now. No more outbursts. But the Noeticons are still our best hope. I have a solid lead on the second Noeticon. Unfortunately, it's in Black Sun territory. They're a local gang. Pretty vicious.
They'll give me the Noeticon peacefully, or face a battle. It's their choice.
My sister works at the Silent Sun Cantina. She says the Black Sun has turned blah 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 secret warehouse. There's shipments going in, and my sister saw the Noeticon at one of them. But no shipments are going out again.
This matter bears investigation.
I'll give you directions to Silent Sun Cantina. Please be careful. Those Black Sun gangsters are vicious.
Please, Doc. You gotta help me. I don't want to die.
I'm trying to help you. You need to calm down. Wait, what's a Jedi doing here?
This gang has something I need. Stay back and you'll be all right.
Those Black Sun thugs. They call me in to clean up a botched operation, and I find this. They're smuggling contraband off-world. Old Jedi junk, data disks, inside people's bodies.
That's absolutely terrible.
But Justicar, those vigilantes from the lower city. One of them paid big to get this stuff off-world. Quiet-like. Especially some Noeticon. The Justicar's name... he was... Lars something. Lars Badek.
You said Lars Badek wanted the Noeticon off-world. Has it left Coruscant?
Not yet. The smugglers... I can't get the paperwork to go off-world. They're still here. Still hurting.
Those smugglers are dying, Jedi. I need that contraband out of them, but I have my hands full here.
Perhaps one of those smugglers is carrying the relic I need.
The object I found in this man had a magnetic ID tag, which means that the Black Sun must have scanners to identify their smugglers. You should find one in the other room and grab some medical supplies. Maybe we can keep these men alive.
Please, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
You're carrying a valuable item, and I don't have time to be gentle.
Ooh, I'm such a bitch. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
While you're healing, the Black Sun will have one less man to terrorize the innocent.
See? Everyone wins.
Jedi, at least the blasted thing's out.
And once again, Jedi Sassikat saves the day.
wise woman always seeks knowledge, for she knows that she knows nothing. Welcome, Jedi. It is wonderful to see a face so young pursuing knowledge of the light. You honor us.
My master, Yuan Par, is very sick. I'm looking for a way to help her.
How terrible that your occasion for consulting us is so tragic.
Tell us what you know of this affliction, and we will scour our combined knowledge for an answer.
She looks perfectly healthy, she's just insane.
This is most unusual.
And very troubling.
We've searched our considerable knowledge and compared data from the Noeticon of Science.
This illness you've described, it's more like a kind of mind control.
Do you know how to break it?
It's most like the Jedi trick of persuading weak minds through the Force. Except Yuan's tormentor is distant, and her mind hardly weak.
You don't have any suggestions?
Well, you could ask...
No, Nomi, you can't be serious.
What is the matter, Master Wally? I think Nomi Daboda knows best of all of us.
I don't dispute her wisdom, but the Noeticon of Secrets is the gateway to dark things.
Uh-oh, Holocron.
Ah, there you are. The Noeticons. How is the search going?
2 of the Noeticons gave me advice. When I find the 3rd, we might have a cure.
I'm glad to hear it. But right now, I need you back at the embassy. Yuan has taken a turn for the worse. She doesn't calm down.
What, she might smack another mouthy assistant?
Can't imagine Yuan raising a hand to anybody.
I know, but she just lashed out at Farron. Please, we need you back here.
Yeah.
Yuan, calm down, please. There's no man in the shadows here. Please, Yuan, calm down. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Ah, yes, Atros, but the darkness is coming. Maybe I want to hurt you. Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
Forgive me, Yuan, but I'm not letting you injure anyone else.
You. Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
Forgive me, Yuan, but I'm not letting you injure anyone else.
Spoiling my fun?
Oh god, she's invisible! Oh god, everything's slow! Alright, we got this. Oh! I threw a fucking rock at your old bitch face!
That must have been awful. To fight your own master.
Nah, it's kinda easy.
I don't know what came over her. One minute she was placid, and then...
It's fight for life. Call for
more
help.
imperative than ever that we find the Noeticons. Do you have any leads on the 3rd?
Both the Gand and a Black Sun member mentioned Lars Badig, a Justicar. I think he's connected.
The Justicars are self-appointed lawmen that police the lower city. Republic security was stretched thin after the attack, so the Justicars took over. Lars Badig is one of their leaders, near the top of the Republic's wanted list.
I can take care of myself.
Lars Badig is known to hole up in the central tower area. Do be careful. I'll take care of Yuan while you're gone.
You've got guts, Jedi. Walking into my base, stealing 2 of my Noeticons.
You got a lot of guts with that haircut, son. Fucking ginger, and you're gonna fucking shave it into dreadlocks? Alright.
There are 3 Noeticons, Badig. I know you have the last one.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar territory if I got them the Noeticons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
Jesus Christ, Steve Bloom. Are you in everything? Are you everyone in everything?
You can keep the Noeticon, or walk away from this. Not both.
Fine. Take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
Oh, well, that was extremely easy. I was expecting something a lot more difficult. Good job for me. Oh shit. Ooh, what's this? It's kind of pimp.
Oh, thank goodness. A visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
What is this place?
Now that is a good question, but a difficult one. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device. A holocron maybe? And something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
How do I get out of here?
Well, I suppose I could let you go, but you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
Those terms don't sound very fair, but I'll do my best.
That wasn't very sassy.
Excellent. Such an accommodating guest. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
Fuck, this was on a back of a box of a TV dinner back when I was a kid. Something to do with penguins?
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right.
What?
Next question. What does the wise person know?
The wise person does not know, but seeks knowledge always.
Another right answer. You are so dull. Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies. What will you do?
Do you want to let them come and meditate, or I will defend myself? Fucking, I'm out of here.
None of this is real. These enemies will not harm me.
You are a fool. While you sit and meditate, your enemies trample you underfoot. You perish.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Kaizen, help me out here. Oh, phew. Never mind. I'm amazing. You're good. Stay there. Oh, my kidney. Ah. Well, that was fucking weird.